If there was one product that really stood out in 2019 in our lineup, it was the Knox Urbane Pro. So it was a completely new concept, taking the idea of protective underlayer, but making it abrasion resistant so that it would be CE approved to exactly the same level as a jacket, meaning it could still be used as an impact protective and abrasion resistant underlayer that you could wear anything you want over, or you could wear it as an outer mesh jacket in its own right in warmer weather riding conditions, making it basically a universally useful piece of kit for anyone that owns a motorcycle. Naturally, it was a runaway success, and naturally, therefore, Knox have decided to expand the offering around the core of the Urbane Pro. So the Urbane Pro continues this year, and we have that coming back into stock in March 2020, and the release of the new Urbane Pro Utility that we have next to us. This is the spin-off in question, and essentially the brief we heard from Knox was their feedback from some customers was that there were people who really were just sort of using the Urbane Pro more as an outer jacket than anything else, but the lack of pockets, because it was just this neat integrated underlayer, did mean it lost some practicality points. And so to cater to the needs of those people, we have something here with 5 pockets. We've got 2 lower waist ones, 1 upper chest, 1 on the left arm, and 1 poacher pocket around the back. So quite a good degree of storage if you need it. And I would say the most applicable situational scenario for this kind of jacket is warmer weather enduro riding. If you were going on some motorcycle tour in the south of Spain and you wanted something that was as lightweight as possible, really well kitted out with the best armour and the best abrasion resistant fabrics and CE approved, then this would be a fantastic choice. And because you've got these pockets, you still have the ability to basically accessorize up like you were wearing a normal jacket. But if you don't want to have the pockets filled, they are not so cumbersome that you can't still get the majority of the benefits you would from the standard Urbane Pro without the pockets in wearing this underneath something else. So that was the real selling point of the Urbane Pro. If you have particular outerwear, fashion wear that you want to be seen in on your motorbike, you can be protected completely across all fronts by wearing the Urbane Pro underneath it. And that was something that nobody had done before. Until that point, you only had either impact protection or abrasion resistance, not both in the form of an underlayer. But that's what we have with the Urbane Pro, and it was really popular. So this is just a natural development of something that Knox are keen to capitalize on. So this is unlikely to be as universally popular, I think, because it serves a bit more of a specific need. There's 3 great colors off the launch. We have the camel that we have here. We also have a olive, which will be available as well, and a black as well. So 3 really nice colors. The price is slightly higher because you have more going on. So the price for 2020 for the Urbane Pro is going to RRP at $224.99, and the Urbane Pro Utility is going to come in at $249. So you're looking at £25 or £5 per pocket. This is something that emanated from Knox's background idea that the most protection you can have is afforded to you by having a form-fitting garment. That stands to reason. Look at MotoGP riders. They aren't in baggy jackets. They're obviously in very form-fitting leathers. And so the same thing applies here. As an underlayer, this is very form-fitting. It comes included at the price with Knox's Microlock armour, which is level 1 in the elbows and shoulders and level 2 in the back. So really high quality armour as well, which is removable. The whole garment is machine washable, so it's very easy to live with. And the armour itself, in my opinion, is the best on the market. It operates very much like D3O, but it works better over a wider temperature range. So sometimes D3O has a tendency to be quite hard in cooler conditions, whereas this one doesn't, and in the warmer conditions, it's still fantastic as well. So let's just have a quick run through some of the points of difference of the Urbane Pro Utility. So all of the flaps are accessible with these big nylon pull tabs, Velcro overlay pockets, expandable parts to the fabric as well. This is a duck canvas, so it's really hard wearing and abrasion resistant. Knox have a number of jeans coming out for this season. You can stay tuned for more reviews of as well. And they feature this lovely duck canvas. It's really high quality, and it does have a really good score when it comes to abrasion resistance too. You've got the arrow mesh fabric throughout the rest of it, which is what you get in the standard Urbane Pro, of course, and the stretch panels as well for comfort and also for dexterity and movement. So the 2 lower waist pockets, and you've got this one on the side as well, which is a sort of cigarette packet shape. And then as you go round to the back, you're going to see this poacher pocket, and that's accessed again with just one larger Velcro zip going along the back there. So Knox branding is fairly understated as well. You have this little logo just on the top at the back, and on the YKK zippers, you've got this really nice gunmetal Knox engraved logo, and also the patch just on this lower pocket here at the front too. So not too much going on by the branding, and as you go inside, you don't really have anything in terms of storage. You do have a couple of very sort of streamlined pockets. I'm not sure they're super secure compared to the pockets on the outside, and of course, being a form-fitted garment, you're going to be limited to how much you're actually going to want to stuff in them. You do have these Velcro sections here just on the left of the zip on the front, and that is so that you can team up if you want the optional extra of the Defender chest plate as well. So if you did want to go all out hardcore and you wanted chest armour to level 2 as well, that is available as an upsell for this garment, and it fits really nicely and neatly. This is something that also fits exactly the same as last year's Urbane Pro, so as someone with a 42-inch chest, I am just about in a large still, and that's because I do want it form-fitted. I would usually be using this as an underlayer in the way I would go about the Urbane Pro, but many of you obviously wear it as an outer jacket in its own right, and if that's the case, you may want to consider going a size up, and that's perhaps something to consider here. I'm still in the large, you can see it's fitted. That's the nature of what the Urbane Pro was originally designed for, but if you want to use this primarily only as a mesh outer jacket, you can go a size up, you're unlikely to get it wrong. You can always order both sizes at urbanrider.co.uk. We have free shipping and free returns within the UK, so if you send one back to us that doesn't fit or is not preferred, that is no problem at all. The full size guide is going to be over at urbanrider.co.uk as well, and you can check out all the external dimensions so you can get this right first time. If you have any questions, comments or feedback, as always, leave that in the section below, and stay tuned for more videos of the world's finest riding gear. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.